Where is the best place for me to store my emergency fund? I see this question a lot, especially with the inflationary times that we are almost certainly about to enter. You don't want to have your emergency fund just sitting around in cash, losing money to inflation, right? Hi there, my name is Mindy Jensen, and I'm the host of the BiggerPockets Money Podcast. To get all the information you need to feel successful in your finances, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. The COVID-19 economic relief checks that the U.S. government sent out to Americans in 2020 and 2021 have to be paid by someone. Enter inflation, which means your cash today isn't going to be worth as much tomorrow. So having cash just sitting in a bank account means you're losing money to inflation every day. That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is this. Your emergency fund is there in case of emergency. The emergency fund's job is to be there when you need it, accessible and ready to go at a moment's notice. Because emergencies don't schedule themselves. They just pop up out of nowhere at the most inopportune times. You need to be prepared. So where's the best place to store your emergency fund? A bank account, a boring old bank account, a high yield account if you can find it, but even high yield accounts aren't really all that high yield. We got to put air quotes around those high yields because they're paying like 0.1 or 0.2%. And hopefully that changes soon. But for right now in 2022, high yield doesn't mean squat. That's okay. Don't try to get fancy and grow your fund exponentially. Definitely don't do something crazy like cryptocurrency or meme stocks or a hot stock tip that you got from your friend. That's not going to work. And what you are doing is jeopardizing your entire emergency fund for a small chance at a gain. Keep it in a safe, boring old bank account because you need to access it when you need it. Your emergency isn't going to call you up and say, hey, is next Tuesday going to be okay for me to break something? Let's take a look at my very own personal experience with a recent emergency. A few days ago, I woke up to a very strange smell and a weird sound in my house. So I followed the sound down to the basement where I keep my furnace, and all of a sudden, I discovered that my furnace blower wasn't blowing any of the hot air that the furnace was making around the house. It also happened to be a whopping 13 degrees outside, so I needed my furnace blower to be blowing the hot air around. I called up Bob, my HVAC guy, and he was able to come out later that day and replace my blower motor. It wasn't something that could be repaired, it just needed to be swapped out. I make it sound super easy. It was an $800 repair, which is not my favorite. But because I have funds to pay for this, I'm not left scrambling. Now, if I had taken my emergency fund and tried to invest it in the stock market, this emergency coincided with a deep drop in the stock market. So I could have been out significant money and not had enough to pay for my repair if I had put all of my emergency fund into the stock market with the hopes of growing it. This is why I recommend putting it in a bank account. Even if you're going to lose money to inflation, if you have the kind of financial situation where you need an emergency fund so that you can weather a storm like this, then you need to have it in the bank, not in a crazy stock market, crypto, meme stocks, anything else. Bank account, that's it. Boring old bank account. Sorry, not a sexy answer, but it is something that will help you in your financial journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please click like and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you are aware of the videos as soon as they're available. And make sure you let us know what you thought in the comments too so we can continue making content that's relevant for you. This is Mindy Jensen signing off.